focus for today is love. Keep it in your heart. Share it with others. Good morning. This morning I want to talk about love, gratitude. Why? Because you're supposed to. You're supposed to be in love and full of gratitude every day. This morning, I was in love with my wife's face. Beautiful. I set my alarm for a few minutes later after I'm all cleaned up in the morning, and then wake my wife. I just touched her on the side of the face this morning. She was so beautiful in the face this morning. I just had to put my finger right by the side. She woke up. That I loved. That notion. I love sharing with you. I love, as I drive along, watching the wind shake the weeds and the bushes on the side of the road. I love how when I look out the window right over here, they appear to be whipping by so fast, yet when I watch them in front of me, they move steady and slow. I love the sky this morning. A little bit of gray, a little bit of blue, a lot of sun coming from the east behind me. The sun rises in the east, which is coming in my back window. I love the traffic this morning because it's clear. I love the sign that says Jones Beach and fills me with a bunch of potential times I might go this summer to enjoy putting my feet in the sand. I mourn this morning, however. I mourn and I feel for all of those who are caught in the unfortunate flooding here in Texas. I say here because I'm in the United States and that is part of our country. I saw also New Mexico yesterday were having floods that they also faced about a year ago. Unbelievable tragedy. I always marvel at the dichotomy of my ability to think about putting my feet in the sand on a hot, beautiful summer day while someone else is mourning the loss of family and home. Why I have the privilege and joy of experiencing life here in my world as others are experiencing such tragedy and suffering. I understand the different worlds that people come from all the time, as I am an educator and I work in Queens and see boys and girls who come in oftentimes in emotional states in relationship to the lives they live and tragedies they had to face. It's important to keep these perspectives in your mind, understanding that each and every individual has a unique world from which they view the world. I love now as I drive that I'm able to drive, that I'm able to drive to work in a vehicle that is safe. I love that I can change the camera view of my iPhone to face the road. And then I can turn it back on myself so you can see as I speak. I love that I'm entitled to film as I drive. I love that I've learned I'm able to film with music on as I drive, and it picks up my sound. I love that I'll be at work a few minutes early today to take care of some paperwork and prepare myself for the students that will be coming in. Are there things that I could look upon that I don't love, that could be a wrench in my life? Yes, there are things. And in that notion, I love my ability to focus on the positive. I was reminded that there's a fine line between reality and delusion, while keeping my eye on all the things I love. It is important not to be delusional and lose sight of those other things that require focus, oftentimes that are negative. While looking at those negatives, I maintain the faith in my abilities and the abilities of those around me to make it through those difficult things, and also maintain a focus of the transient nature of everything. No difficulty, no pain, no struggle will ever be eternal. They all have their time, and they will all pass. This too, I enjoy and I love. I love the way the white lines on the road in front of me are evenly spaced. I love the way they appear to stay stationary. I love the way they are stationary as I drive between them, and they guide me on my way to work. I thank all of those who put these roads, though I am sure I pay taxes and could complain about the potholes. Today, I exalt the men and or women whom laid the foundation for these roads, the ideas of putting them in place for me to travel, for all to travel, to keep everything and everyone moving in a forward direction. I love this other one, Jam, live from the Fillmore. Dick's Picks, Volume 4, that is in the background as I ramble on about the things that I love. While I don't appreciate those who don't offer love, I love the fact that not everyone is the same. I love the fact that there are unique perspectives. I find the positive in others' darkness only in that we all need to have our own unique perspective. In this, when I speak of the world being flat, I talk about not everyone has the same notions when they see the same things, the same reactions, the same trajectories, and the same perspectives. The world is not flat. Your day may be miserable, while another person's may be fantastic. The world is not flat, emotionally or otherwise. I love how this green car just cut me off, and that I could really care less because I'm safe and I get to continue driving. I have gratitude for the way my daughter came this morning to bring me to my feet for the day, joyful and excited to be awake, ready to embrace her day and her summer. Again, realizing that today this is a gift, while so many others are in mourning and tragedy that emotionally will strike even deeper as time moves forward. I pray for these people. I pray for the families, the lost, and the recovery. Something tells me that you'd be swallowing a big, beautiful pill if you voted for someone who gave you your medicine now and allowed you to feel better in the future. No teenager would vote for a parent who gave them less of their paycheck. Although that future teenager would look back with regret, knowing that they could have had their education paid for had they voted for the parent who saved their money.
Let life proceed by its own design. Nothing to tell now. Let the words be yours, I'm done with mine. Fairly well known. Let your bird proceed by its own design. Nothing to tell now. Let the words be yours, I'm done with mine. Done with mine.
What do you think? Nature or nurture? These days, I have no idea. Although children can be drastically different, regardless of the nurture that they're offered. There are detrimental things that can take place in the nurturing that can destroy the nature of an individual. Though from birth your nature can be destroyed. You can be born defunct, you can be born stellar, and that is reality. The nurture that is offered to someone who's already defunct from birth isn't going to change a thing. Only the survival rate of that defunct person. Opportunity is nurture. The opportunities you're offered, the directions that you continually see as potential will be those that you accept or deny as input, growing the natural self. I know that without proper nurturing, the nature will never survive. Hey, I'm pulling into my favorite spot at work. I love the fact that I get to tell everybody here, have a great day. The focus for today is love. Keep it in your heart. Share it with others. Talk soon.